Okay guys, so good morning YouTube. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate the 44 subscribers. That's just amazing. Even if it's that it's just amazing to have you guys here. Thank you for liking and commenting on all my videos. I really appreciate it. Today's video is gonna be a little different. I'm really gonna say something that people have been asking me, and I might cry, so I'm apologizing in advance for it. So I really just wanted to make that clear, and that I love you guys, and that if you want to keep seeing my journey and seeing me happy a little bit, and seeing what goes on in my life, please subscribe to the channel. You don't have to, but I would be so grateful if you could subscribe and like and comment and share. I would really, really appreciate it. So we're gonna get into today's video. I'm sorry. Today's video is basically going to be about my love life, because a lot of you have been asking me throughout my different platforms. So yay! So let's get into today's video. Okay, so let's start off today's video. Today's video is basically, so a lot of you have asked me my status on my relationship, like what's going on with me and my ex-fiance, because I believe the last update I gave you guys was that we were trying. This is no hate to nobody, and this is no hate to him. He's an amazing person. Honestly, any girl would be lucky to have him, but I wasn't the greatest girlfriend, fiance that I should have been, and I really hurt him. I made him feel like he wasn't appreciated, wasn't really loved, wasn't really important to me. So I'm the bad one in that scenario, and I think I always will be the bad one in every scenario. Because unfortunately, guys, this is really not, you can make fun of me. I don't care if you can make fun of my crying. I honestly could care less. But I'm very toxic, and I'm very afraid of getting hurt. And basically, that's what's been happening throughout all my years. Every time I get in a relationship, I'm happy, and then something happens, and I get sad, and I get heartbroken, and it's basically me. And I'm gonna be totally real with you guys. I'm afraid to love someone. There, I said it, and it's the truth. I'm scared to fall in love. I'm terrified that if I fall in love with someone, I'll lose myself. Because this happened plenty of times, and guys, you don't know this, but I deal with a lot of anxiety and a lot of depression because I'm scared out of my mind of what's gonna happen, of how it's gonna be. And it's basically why I don't like to be in relationships sometimes. And I love it, because I love the idea of making memories with someone, getting to hold them and getting to call them yours. It's hard to do that when you don't love yourself. It's hard to do that when you don't find happiness within yourself. And it's like you depend on others to give you this happiness, and you can't give it to yourself. It's like the saddest, depressingest thing to see. And I don't cry. I hold it in, and that's possibly why I'm as broken as I am inside. Just facts. So in honesty, I mean, he had every right to leave. He had every right to, say what he said. And this is honestly no hate to him, because he knows that I love him dearly. But I had to let him go, because what else am I gonna do? Keep stringing a guy along when I can't love myself, and I'm telling him I love him. None of you have seen me cry on this camera before, like the way I'm crying now, because I genuinely love this man with all my heart. But I didn't know how to love myself, so the love that I was giving him was not enough. And I don't blame him. I wish him all the best, honestly. And it just breaks my heart. Because I know that I did it. I know I was the cause of that relationship not working out. And I think it's the reason why none of my relationship works out. And it's so bad. Let's be honest, I think it's terrible. But I know that if I don't say this, I'm gonna be eaten alive with my feelings, and I needed to say it, and somehow just putting this out, and I guess embarrassing myself on here is a way. Like, you know, when you break up and maybe you start liking someone else and you start talking to that person, and then that person plays you, and then you go back to the person who truly loved you, really showed you that they loved you, and you end up hurting them. None of you know what that feels like. None of you will ever know what that feels like. And that's because, honestly to God, like, I don't even know what I can do to fix that, to have that moment, like, to say I'm sorry, because I can keep saying sorry and sorry, and it's not gonna fix it. And I'm being honest with you guys. The worst feeling in the world is knowing that he's not in my life anymore, because he was a big part of my life, and he knows it. And I can smile and I can be joyful, and it's fine. But it's hard to hold it in as much as I'm doing, because it's not gonna help my case at all. So I needed to say it. But no, I'm not in any relationship, guys. I don't want to be. I want to be in a relationship with myself. I want to learn how to love myself and be able to love someone. So I mean, I put this filter on because if you guys can see, I still have water in my eyes, but like, the filter is protecting, I guess, from you seeing my ugly face. But I deserved it. I deserve to be alone right now. And I've lost a lot of people throughout the year. And basically it's been my fault, because I just push people away, guys. I don't want people to see me in the way that they see me. I don't want them to see me vulnerable, because I feel like they take advantage of it. And they don't. They actually give me love and compassion. They actually care for me. But if you don't love who you are, and you can't appreciate who you are, no matter how much love someone else gives you, you can't give them the love that they deserve. So honestly, there you go, guys. I'm single, I'm depressed, I have anxiety, and I'm not happy all the time, and sometimes I just want to cry, because that's what I feel inside of me, and it's the worst feeling in the world, but this is the truth, you know? I don't know what to say. And I'm just gonna leave this one raw, because if you guys honestly think I'm lying, I'm not. I'm actually crying out of my mind. But yeah, basically that's what it is, guys, you know? You break up, people leave, you know, you don't have those people in your life anymore because you push them away. And like they say, the real ones don't come back, and they don't. And I know I pushed him away. But it was for his own good, because he doesn't deserve what I've put him through. Honestly, guys, yeah. You're old enough to know right from wrong, but you honestly don't know when you're hurting someone until they tell you. And it's a terrible feeling when you know that person isn't coming back to you. And they're not in your life anymore, and you can't call them